Tuileries Gardens in Paris, everybody. I'm here with my old enemy, Jean-Michel Cousteau. How are you, my friend?
I am fine. I mean, it's such a surprise to find you here in Paris.
You are the greatest marine biologist who's ever been on my show. You're the only marine biologist who's ever been on my show, but still the greatest. Is there a lot of marine life in the pond here?
Well, I wish you had the courage to take a dive and then make a report.
That water's green. I'm not going to. You go in first, and then we'll see.
Absolutely not, because I know there's nothing. But there's a lot of young people who are having a lot of fun.
Young people having fun usually doesn't mean a lot of good times for the marine life in the pond, if you know what I'm saying.
Well, you're right, except that nobody's fishing here because there's nothing to fish.
Nothing to fish. What about the ducks? Anybody ever eat the ducks?
Well, think about those ducks. If you look at them, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah.
Now, did you look at them up close?
Nah, I never. Every time I try and get close to them, they fly away.
There's 4 males.
Right.
And 1 female.
Oh.
Well?
That's a recipe for disaster right there.
We should talk to her.
Oh, she likes this?
I think she's having a great time. Look at her. She's over there.
Yeah,
with all of them.
Yeah, I do look. Yeah, 4 males and 1 female. Well, French ducks, they have their ways. You didn't grow up in Paris,
What do you mean French ducks? What about Scottish ducks?
Come on. Don't start now. Don't start. You didn't grow up in Paris, though. You grew up in the south, right?
I grew up in the south. I spent 5 years here. I learned English. You know my English?
It's very good, your English. You know I'm a big fan of your English.
You know why?
Why?
I learned it in Scotland.
That's why.
In Elgin.
In Elgin in Scotland. And you studied marine biology in Paris?
Not only marine biology, but architecture.
Architecture?
I wanted to build cities underwater.
Oh, there's a money maker right there.
I'm still waiting for my first client.
You never built one underwater house?
My father did 3.
Oh, that's true, yeah.
And that's why I was impacted, and I said, if he's doing it, this is what's going to happen.
One of that part of the family business, building houses underwater. Do you still think it's a good idea?
No.
No.
But it's important to be able to have structures for temporary visitation, exploration, scientific research, then you remove it. Or you have submersibles.
Submarines. Yeah.
Yeah.
You think it's because of your father that the French are so associated with that particular part of science, marine biology?
Well, there's several issues. Number one, he was a pioneer,
of course.
Definitely.
Yeah.
But France is completely surrounded by water.
Now, you got Germany on one side, haven't you?
A little bit.
A little bit of Germany there, yeah, and a little bit of Italy down
you have the Mediterranean Sea.
Mediterranean,
You have the Atlantic Ocean.
Yeah.
You have the North Sea.
Yeah.
The Channel, the Channel, as you call it.
But I see, my theory is that the French love the ocean because there's so much stuff in it to eat.
That's another reason.
Yeah, that's true.
Definitely.
Do you eat a lot of fish?
Less and less,
really?
For several reasons. Number one, we are taking out of the ocean more than the ocean can produce.
Right.
So the capital is disappearing. So we're going bankrupt.
Is that from food fishing, or is that from other forms of?
Mostly food fishing.
Yeah.
Mostly food fishing, but we're also destroying the habitats where these fish are growing.
Yeah.
And we're putting a lot of pollution there, which is a problem because we catch some of those fish, which are heavily polluted with all kinds of chemicals, heavy metals, and we put them back in our plates. So now we're finding out people are getting sick.
Yeah.
Well, everything is connected. One water system. That water is the ocean.
Right.
That cloud is the ocean.
So have you been down to the Gulf recently, by the way? Have you been looking at the cleanup efforts? How's it going?
It's not going.
It's not going?
No.
I thought they were doing well.
More than 200 baby dolphins have died and been found.
Man.
250 turtles have
But the
been
oil
found
companies
dead.
are saying that they're doing this massive cleanup and everything's working out and it's going to be great.
Not true.
So it's Jacques then.
Yes.
Yeah. That my English I learned in Scotland as well.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't know what you mean.
Nah, come on now. Bull hockey. Bull hockey.
I
Bull
didn't know
pucky.
that was Scottish.
That kind of is.
Yeah.
It kind of is. It's a nice day here, isn't it?
This
Not
is
to
so
say.
much pretty to sit like you and do absolutely nothing and enjoy life.
That's kind of how. That's my whole way of working now. That's my new ambition, to enjoy life and not do much. Do you think the French are better at that?
Yes, I know, because the French system, and mostly European, Western European system,
Yeah.
because they have 6 weeks vacation paid.
Yeah.
They have many days of where they can be sick and still be paid. There's many holidays. You can here in May, and half of May is shut down.
They do seem to take a lot of holidays.
And they have two hours lunch, just like you had today.
Yeah, I did.
I waited for you.
Today.
I waited.
You
and
waited for me?
Yeah.
Where were you waiting for me? I didn't. know
Right
you were-
here. I was just.
You've
like,
been here all day?
No, for
Okay.
2 hours.
You've been here for 2 hours?
Yeah, waiting for you.
Oh, sorry, man. I had no idea. I was having a wonderful lunch elsewhere.
Well, I'm in my country. I have to be able to welcome you.
Nah, come on. It's all right. Do you know what would be nice? If we had some power boats to play with here. We could play with them in the pond here. You know, power boats.
Do you feel that young?
Well, the kids are playing with the sailboats, but I don't want to play with the sailboats. I think we should have some power boats and zoom around and you know, cream those kids with their little sailboats.
Or are you trying to show off?
Yeah, yes I am. That's what we're going to take a break, and we're going to come right back, and I'm going to see if we can find some power boats to play with.
No,
Show me,
somebody I'm
Cousteau.
sure will rent them.
Yes, we'll rent them somewhere.
On the bus.
So we should probably take a break. Jeff, do the commercials thing, will you?
Okay.
Yeah, go, just do it.
Let's take a break.
Come on.
Hate both of you.
Yeah, all right, come on, just try it
Je
again.
m'appelle Jeff Peterson. Avec Craig Ferguson. Kristen Bell.
Yeah.
The show will be back. Sacré bleu.
Not bad.
Les balls.
Not bad. Les bons. Welcome back to the Tuileries Gardens in Paris, where the battle royale begins between Scotland and France to see who's the greatest marine biologist of all. Do you have your boat, Cousteau?
Yes, sir.
Okay. You want me to put your boat in?
No.
All right. Okay. Whoa! Whoa! Now I'm coming after you. I'm going to come in. All right, he's going to be 3 times around the fountain, all right? You just pooped out yet? And how's your boat? Whoa, missed it. Whoa! That's 2 heads, 1 more, and you're my biatch. Never mind, that's me, it's over. All right. Scotland 3, France 0.
Oh,
that
that's
sound
not
familiar?
true.
That sound familiar?
That's
yes,
not
it does.
true.
I think that's a resounding victory for the Scottish Americans against the French Americans, but I'm sure
I have to disagree, and the problem is that we didn't have anybody to decide who did what.
well, I think history will decide.
History.
Yeah, man. History will decide.
You mean hysteria?
No, not hysteria. History will decide. History will decide I kicked your ass at Powerboat in the Tuileries Gardens. We should share an apartment.
Oh, please. Oh.
Let's take a short break and enjoy some Michael Caine in space in Paris.
See that boat down there? That's called the Bateau Mouche. That's French for ménage à trois.
Oh, that's the good stuff. And now we return you to our regularly scheduled program. Get busy watching or get busy sleeping.
Madame, I need some cheese.
Which?
I don't know. I like lots of different cheese. I like soft cheese. I like hard cheese. I like cheese that's smelly. I like cheese that's not smelly. I like runny cheese. And I like crumbly cheese. All right. Would you like to cut the cheese or would I?
Try.
I will cut the cheese.
Yes, try.
Okay. Okay, I will.
You take that.
Oh, I cut the cheese device.
And you
Yes.
cut it.
Oh, it's like a guillotine.
Yes, it's a guillotine.
Right, okay, well, let's have
You
some.
go.
Okay, I'll
Allez.
do it. Right, okay. I'll push down.
Allez.
Can I taste the cheese?
Yes, go on.
I'm very hungry. It's very nice cheese.
Yes, it's good.
It's mild cheese.
Mild.
Do you have crackers?
Crackers. I think we have crackers. Can you give me some crackers, my dear?
Oh, yeah. This is your assistant?
No, it's my husband.
That's what I said. It's your assistant. Monsieur, come on in. Come on in. Do you want a piece of the cheese? We cut a bit of this cheese.
Saint-Antoine, c'est moi.
Oh, you like this?
C'est moi.
All
C'est
right,
le
okay,
meilleur.
yeah. So, do you want a piece of here? You can have a bit. There's a bite out of it, but it'll be all right. There you go.
Très bon.
Yeah. Do you want some cracker? All right. And you want a little bit of cracker?
C'est un très beau mariage.
Yeah, all right.
With
That's it. Here, you better take this. That's the CBS budget for the cheese.
C'est beaucoup.
Yes, that's all the budget we have. That's a lot of cheese. So I can't eat all that cheese.
Yes, go on.
Okay.
It's wonderful. Go on. It's my preferred.
That's very nice. That's
It's
very-
stronger, but not too strong.
Yeah, it's strong.
You think it's strong?
No, it's stronger than the other one.
Yes.
But
The other one, it was very, very
very mild. Yeah, it was a kind of girly cheese, the other
Yes,
one. Yeah.
yes.
I think it's time for us to look for a strong cheese.
Strong,
Yeah.
strong.
Yeah, yeah. How did you guys meet? Did you meet at a cheese event?
I beg your pardon, speak slowly. I can't understand.
Okay, I'm
what
sorry,
you
I'm
say.
sorry, I'm sorry. I mean, where did you meet? Did you meet at some cheese
I
event?
No. I work in the cheese shop of my parents, and he works just comment on dit, devant, behind.
Yeah, in front.
In front.
Yeah, yeah.
Behind it's...
Derrière. I speak enough French to know what you... Yeah.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
In front, and he works in vegetable... he was...
Oh, you worked in
director.
vegetables.
Yeah.
And then you got involved in cheese.
And I saw his arm.
Lifting the vegetables.
And I told to my mother, oh, this man is wonderful. And 3 months after, we will get married.
Really?
Really?
Oh, look at you!